Hey, good morning, Chicago. How you doing? It's Wednesday, and as you know, we're talking on Wisdom Wealth Wednesdays. Today, we're talking about the opportunity to invest in real estate hassle-free. And can you believe what that could involve? You know, sorry for the delay. We're still experiencing some technical difficulty. Can talk this morning. Technical difficulties. We were trying out a new app, so that I could invite Juan Loya with Homebridge Loans to discuss more about how we could talk about being an real estate investor without actually even having to be a part of the process. So we love to have an opportunity to invite you to join us. We're going to have to definitely talk about this a little bit more. I have it in the setting that I was experiencing or wanting to do, because at the end of the day, I wanted to invite Ms. Loya into the conversation so that we could discuss further about the opportunity of how you can be an investor without having to invest it in real estate. Good morning, Diane. How you doing? So Juan is joining us live. We will definitely bring this back to you live with Lon live and in personal with me, so that we can talk more and hear him chat more about the opportunity to invest in real estate without the means of investing and actually doing the work at the end of the day. So how does that how do we get involved with that? So, one of the things that you can definitely do is be a silent investor and partner up with people who are interested and do this for a living, so that then your core competency is really just being able to use the funds that you've been building. Good morning, everybody. We're going to have the ability to take the capital that you're willing to invest in the real estate with the can't even talk in real estate investor. Sorry, I had a really rough day yesterday, so back up and swinging this morning. But so you can be a real estate investor by just being able to just invest your capital and partnering with people who are already real estate investors and letting them do what their core competency is, and that is building from scratch, as well as being able to partner with the people that they have, the connections that they have. Sometimes, everyone wants to get into real estate, and, I've been seeing a lot of this going on right now, where we have issues where people are going to all of these seminars, and not bashing any of the programs, because I know some really great people who have participated in that and successful in those programs. But a lot of times, everybody is different. We're going to need different people need different levels of expertise and help in the process. So I've seen a lot of homes where you go into property, or online when I'm searching for properties for a client, they're dealing with the fact that they've left all the materials that they bought, and now they don't have the ability to finish the product. So then they just abandon the product. And then what happens when you abandon the product? Your credit's on the line. And now, unfortunately, because you don't have the proper guidance and the proper direction and the help to help you, you're now in a situation where you're upside down, or you're now stuck in a project and you just walk away. The solution is not to walk away, but the solution is to partner and have people that can help you along the way. So that's, like Juan said, it is talking about a joint venture. And so Tony asked a question about a minimum to want to invest. I've seen programs where you're at least minimum 25,000, 50,000 to get a nice return. But then we also have programs where I have seen where people are doing what they call crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is now then you're involved with a bunch of people investing in project. But then when you have a massive group of people, what happens there? Then your profit gets split with the same number of people. So let's definitely talk about this as if you're looking for a larger return, then you're looking for a larger investment. So your investment, how much you plan on investing, is how much you're going to end up getting. You're going to get a larger return. When you invest more, you get more back. So with that being said, there are the opportunities, like I said, to do the joint venture. And Juan is very successful with that. I've known Juan in the industry for a long time as a very esteemed colleague in the lending institution, but he's also a very well-versed investor. So he definitely talks about Dario's, if you don't have a lot of money to invest, then really you just got to work on building the capital so that you have a nice sizable chunk. Otherwise, you can definitely do what I say, participate in what they call a crowdfunding. It's still, at the end of the day, no matter what the investment that you invest in, whether it's $5,000 versus $10,000 or $50,000 or $500,000, when you're dealing with a $5,000 investment and you're dealing with smaller groups of people or smaller amounts of large groups of people, you're going to have to deal with, more people delving into the pot. But if the goal is to get into real estate investing, there, no matter what the cost is, there is a way we can figure out how to make it work at the end of the day. So once we, reach out to me at 847-420-5923 or inbox me and share with me your scenario, and we can always get offline and talk about how we can help get you into investing. There's definitely plans and opportunities. It's really getting to way out at the end of the day. And like Juan says, please make sure that your returns are worth the risk. You got to partner with people that are solid and well versed in the industry. Anybody can talk a good game, and a lot of people who follow me might not know me, but if you follow me, continue to follow me and watch the segments, follow my page, talk to people that I know, they're going to say that, I partner with only the solid, most genuine people who are really about the business at the end of the day. So going back to other options is living in another state. Sure, you can definitely do that, Tammy. Getting partners with, real estate is international. So we can definitely talk about getting people involved at different states also. So we can definitely, depending on what state you're interested in getting connected with, we connect you with some people over there as well. So in any event, Tammy, we'll definitely talk offline and talk further about something that you're interested in. Okay, hon? And hi, sweetie. We need to get together before you go back to school, hopefully. In the next couple of days, all right? So at the end of the day, we've spoken about joint ventures, crowdfunding. You can also get involved as an investor. There are programs where you can get funds from not just the hard money lender, okay, and that was the whole premise to inviting Mr. Loya onto the call, because there is programs that he has to offer. He can offer by, having more technical difficulties, guys. Okay, so why don't we talk a little bit more about the products that you have to offer? The products that he has to offer can help investors who are part of a process or a plan who is interested in investing, where then they would have to, it's just like if you were buying a home, but you're now buying an investment property, and it's all going to be driven by credit, how much money you have in the bank, and all that good stuff. So we're going to have to, goodness gracious, guys, hold on one second. All right, so can you guys still see me? All right, cool. Willing to work with contractors who are willing to get paid when the work is done. Very disciplined. Draw process is very important. So, we are connected with contractors who are going to be, the key is this. Anybody can say that they can get it done. The key is getting the product finished. That's why you see a lot of people who are going to be driven to do this, but then not partner with the right people. I'm part of a group that is now in a investing class and learning the A's and B's, BCs, and everything down to the Z's. We literally take you from the process from start to finish. It's a 12 weeks course to take you through the process, but that is through, hard money. But then, like I said, there's other products that are available. Is hard money the only solution? No, there's other solutions, and that's where Juan comes into place. Where, thanks, Asia, for that. Juan says they offer a real estate investor the ability to buy and fix of property with 15% down. 15% down. So let's just say we're buying with 15% down, we're looking at, say, we're buying a $100,000 property. 100,000 means we need about $15,000. With $15,000, and then the rest is taken care of by the lender, it will also defray part of the cost as far as the opportunity for other fees that come into place. So the difference is what is the name of the program? One, as far as the program that you have internally that allows you to buy an investment. I'm striking a blank here. It's a home. Goodness gracious. What a morning, guys. Not only the technical difficulty involving with my computer, it's in my brain today. So in any event, the reality is, again, we're talking the ability to, because some places make 30% down or 15% down is a better option. Home style, thank you so much. So we're looking at the numbers with what Juan just offered. If you're looking at a property that's a $100,000 purchase, and that's a fixer-upper, okay, and then we're doing a $100,000 rehab cost, then we're talking $200,000. 15% of that is 30,000. So to get a $200,000 product, you're investing the $30,000. The $30,000 then contributes, like if you're looking at $100,000 rehab, the goal is that hopefully your resale price is just say $275,000, $300,000. Let's just say it's $300,000 for round even numbers. That is a nice return at the end of the day, where by investing only $30,000 of your money, this home style product within Home Bridge is allowing you to invest 30,000 of your own money, and then you end up turning around after paying off the cost of acquisition and the cost of the rehab. You're investing in 30,000 to make $100,000, and within $100,000, and let's just say there's some fees with the expense of selling the property between title fees, closing costs, and commissions. Let's just say by investing 30,000, you are making $50,000 after 3 months or 4 months. That's not a bad return whatsoever at the end of the day. So guys, there's lots of products out there that are going to help you. We just got to connect you to the proper parties that have the connection. And not only are we talking about product as far as financial products, but we also have to talk about connections and people. Okay, people is very important. You have to have the right contractors involved, because the contractors have to be the ones that you have to rely on them. We in the real estate industry, or not even just real estate in general, just in general, contractors unfortunately have been known to have a bad reputation of taking money and having thanks Michelle, love that comment, you're always so supportive, I love you. Going back about the contractors, if you can't trust your contractors, the contractors are going to be the ones. I hear so many horror stories where you have contractors that are literally taking money from the investor, and then they're nowhere to be found. And unfortunately, it's your word against theirs. How do you know? How can you possibly even prove that the funds were taken? So at the end of the day, a lot of it is going to be based off of. A lot of it is going to be based off of at least partnering with people who are going to be able to help you through the process and finding properties. So the 3 P's are all involved when it comes down to the process. You got to deal with the property. You got to deal with the product, which is the loan product, and then the people. So with the 3 P's involved, and the 3 P, we hear about the P's all the time. So once you're working on that, we can definitely help you with all of those things in getting a successful rehab product. So again, sorry for all the technical difficulties, guys, today. We will definitely bring this back to you live again, and we'll talk more about it. But definitely, in the meantime, if you need any more information, please do reach out to me live and give me a call, and we can talk live, one-on-one, offline, to talk about your interest and your goals in being an real estate investor at the end of the day. Okay, so thanks so much, Abby. I appreciate it, and your contributions as well. Juan, we'll talk more, and again, we'll bring you live with Homebridge Mortgages and Loans, and talk more about the home style product and loan renovation and investor monies later on at another date. We'll set another date, but before next Wednesday. So thanks so much for joining me on your Wisdom Wealth Wednesday segment with Wendy. I am here to serve and here to assist. Please reach out to me offline or give me a call, 847-420-5923, and we can talk more about the various programs. Just know that there is an opportunity for you at the end of the day, guys, and the key is to match you up with the right product, just like how I match everybody up with the right products when it comes to purchasing a home for owner occupancy. All right, guys, you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this segment, and till then, see you next week. Bye.